All right, we're on.
Okay, so on Saturday when I presented this poem, I talked about how I had given blood recently, but they wanted, in order for you to do this donation, they wanted you to consent to them testing you for the antibody for COVID-19. Right. So the purpose of the blood drive was really to see who out there have already had it, and if they had it, would they be willing to come and give more blood after you found out if you had the antibody, of course, so you could help save other people. Right. And so I thought about that. And in order for you to have this marker in your system, you have to have conquered this virus and overcome it. And then you have it etched and tattooed into your DNA, a program assigned to that virus called an antibody. And I thought about Jesus Christ because he is the antibody, right? He overcame death, hell, and the grave. And so he conquered something. And now when you take him into yourself, you got that antibody. And I talked about that. This poem here is called Transfusion. Wow. In light of that, this poem is called Transfusion, when you receive someone else's life blood into your body so that you can live. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. They pierced his side and blood sprinkled the earth. The veil moved aside and gave life to dirt. It flowed to past and brought present to future, conquering hearts and infiltrating veins. He sowed into earth to reap heaven's cure, dominion to man, restoring his reign. So deep the nails and so painful the death that now even you can breathe his breath. And what was water has turned to blood, and what were streams have turned to floods. And all that was now is not, as you realize Christ is all you've got. This blood brings healing everywhere it goes. It's not A, B, or B, but it must be type O, because there are no blocks and no clots. It's unrestricted, miraculous deliverance to the afflicted. And all of us who were before admitted become outpatients of victorious witness with a new walk, a new talk, a new ID, loose from sin, free from chains. We pass the IV and live in legacy, destroying exclusion, spreading the good news that all qualify for blood transfusion. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that's what I recorded. That's what I performed rather on Saturday. I did a couple of pieces that day, but that's what I opened up with, just because it was, it seemed to make sense in light of what we're going through. Mm-hmm. And those who have overcome COVID have a marker in their system that say, I conquered this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And since I conquered this, now I can give you my blood and help you to overcome it too. And so I think of Jesus as an antibody who has overcome death, hell, and the grave. He said, I'm overcome, so I've overcome the world. And so now when you take him into your system, it's gonna boost up your immune system to sin, and to unrighteousness, and to death, and to all the things that come with being wrapped around in this flesh. And so anyhow, that's that.
Yeah. That's amazing, Desimber. And Jesus, the Jesus virus is much more powerful than COVID, amen?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, catch that.
It brings life, yes.
Yeah.